Steel shop here on Lat Prakau Road in Bangkok, and I ordered me four big bars cut into 2-meter bars. The length of a metal, when you order metal like this is not painted or galvanized or anything. When you order steel like this, it comes in 6-meter lengths. So I had them cut it into 3 sections of 2 meter each, and this is what I paid for it. So $165 for this particular size. This is 1 inch by 1 inch squared, and the thickness of the metal is 2 millimeters. So I'm gonna try to take it a little bit to the next step. And of course, they've got all kinds of lengths. They've got round and square metal, as you can see, and all kinds of form work that you would need for concrete posts and steel posts and all that. But yeah, anyway, so you can do the math. 165 baht for 1 6-meter length of a 2 millimeter thick square type piece of steel. And so yeah, at 1 inch by 1 inch size. So let's see how that works with us. How good it's focusing. My camera's kind of broken. This is the metal that I got for 160 baht per 6-meter length. So that works out to less than 30 baht per meter. I guess 27 baht per meter. It's 2 millimeter thickness, which I really needed that thickness for this this range of current that I've got on my arc welder generator. Should be perfect, and I got 2.6 millimeter electrodes, so that should be close enough. But just wanted to show you what I'm working with here, and I've got them cut at the 2-meter lengths. Okay, so we're gonna make a steel door frame, and first step is to measure your 45-degree angles, your length. Basically, I had a 2-meter pipe length, and I'm gonna make right in the middle 1 meter. Mark some points. Measured 45-degree angles. Cut it out with a grinder. This piece here, and then bend the metal steel tube, square tube, and make it a 90-degree angle, a right angle, using this magnet here. It's not a big gap there to fill in, but with the welding sticks I've got, should be able to get it right in there and fill it up, and then I'll just grind it down as best I can. Doesn't need to be pretty perfect, but yeah, needs to be a strong weld. Alright, so masks really help with the fumes when you're welding. Obviously I'm going to use a welding helmet, but I've got to get my welder generator started first. Okay, so next we just gotta weld up some joints. We've got, let's see, 2 joints here. That's already welded corner. Joint there. That corner. That's already welded. And then that corner. So we only have 1 magnet right angle. So otherwise, to get perfect square, you should have multiple at the same time. But I'm going to have to wing it with 1 magnet. So I'll tack 1 corner at a time, then come back, and once I'm confident it'll do, come back and do the full weld. Beauty of having this welder generator, easily mobile, move around. Okay, kind of blurry, I'm not sure if you can see. It's alright, I don't want you to focus in on my bad welding. But yeah, so got the structure of the 2-meter section of what's going to be the part of the front gate. I'm physically going to reinforce the wooden one, put these new boot hinges on the steel structure, and will basically put them together. But yeah, so just trying to clean up the joints as good as possible. Really not a professional job as far as welding, but I've learned a lot about arc welding, carbon steel, and got this structure. It ain't going anywhere anytime soon, but you know, my joints are very porous in a lot of areas, so ultimately corrosion could probably kick in. But anyway, to prolong that, we're going to clean up these joints as much as possible. Then we're going to put a coat of primer, some Rust-Oleum on this, and then paint it with spray paint. After that, a few coats with probably the silver color that I've got excess of. And then after that, we are going to go, once it's a little bit cooler in the day. Right now it's midday. The clouds, you can't really tell right now, the clouds are blocking out the sun, but it's too hot to be out in the middle. As soon as the clouds clear up, it gets really, really hot, like 40 degrees Celsius easily, and it's really hard to work. But if clouds keep up like this, I could probably do it sooner. But yeah, ultimately, ideally by this evening, because I have to head back on a train late tonight, we're going to go ahead and mount it up on the front, and then get that front gate, farm gate, metal steel post with the hinges on them over here, and basically merge the steel frame with this wooden frame to keep it structured, and it should be good. Alright, break time. Okay, so now we're doing the painting. We already did a layer of the Rust-Oleum, the black color there, you can see in the corner, I guess. And now we're just starting the first layer of silver spray paint, just to weatherproof it for a few years anyway. Midway, will not give up, but I have a train to catch, and I'm not quite done, but I'm done enough that I can just kind of leave it for a while and come back, and it's can't touch it, the paint's wet. But yeah, I de-scrapped the other door, lots of shit scrap wood in that, so about time I repaired it. So this is just a temporary end here, 2 meters piece, but yeah, it'll swing right open. And so that's what these boot bond would do. So I've got it all welded on, and it's not going anywhere. Paint will keep it from corrosion taking over. But yeah, it looks ugly right now. But I have a lot to, sun's going down, I've got a train to catch, so I've got to organize and get everything together and head back to Bangkok soon. So for now, we'll just have to tie it locked. It's not like we need to keep it completely secure, because anybody can just walk in the land. I don't got my parameters or walls or anything like that. But anyway, I don't mind the cows coming to eat a little bit. But yeah, good lessons. Welding improved a lot. I'd say on a scale from 1 to 10, if I was at 1 starting off, I think I've graduated to 2.53 in welding, but enough to get a structure together, enough to understand how the magma flow and how the arc is started, and how to keep it going, and try to fuse your thing, and what's too hot for the metal thickness and what's too thin, but you get a hold of it. So it'll be more and more practice. But with that, I have a lot to do and haven't eaten anything yet, so until next time. 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. on sleeper train, but ain't nobody getting sleep because somebody's fucking playing this shit over and over, just switching channels. Stop close their thing, like trying to sleep. This guy's just, whoever this is in 40 over here, playing music over and over and over and over. No headphones, no respect. Conflict with someone who were Kaoyoi pet race. We still got freaking 2 hours, 3 hours at least to get to Bangkok. Could just sleep it off, right? But no. Turn this shit off. Okay, so we're just arriving in Nakhon. Got an hour to go probably before we get to Bangkok. So it's only 7 o'clock. We're supposed to get to Bangkok at 5:30 a.m., 6 a.m., but only in Thailand the train is not on time. Tom station here.
ผู้โดยสารโปรดทราบเพื่อป้องกันการแพร่ระบาดของโรคโควิด -19 ผู้โดยสารทุกท่านต้องสวมหน้ากากอนามัยก่อนเข้าระบบรถไฟฟ้าและตลอดเวลาที่ใช้บริการงดการพูดคุยภายในขบวนรถและหลีกเลี่ยงการหันหน้าเข้าหากันขอบคุณค่ะ
To prevent the spread of COVID-19, passengers are required to wear face masks before entering the BTS SkyTrain system. Please keep your mask on throughout your journey, avoid directly facing other passengers, and refrain from talking. Thank you.